Hey, folks. Yeah, I was muted. Sorry about that. Okay, so let me do just a real quick recap of what I've got going on this morning. I've got GTC that I bought, long GTC. Bought GTC at 803. APLD I'm in APLD. I bought APLD at 977 right here. And I just went in and bought some XPEV. Long XPEV at 1191. We have a lot of clustering right above $12. So we get above 12. We'll be looking to get out unless we have a big push through. GTC is really looking good. I'm hoping that we can kind of just quiet down here before the opening bell and then get a burst after the opening. APLD. I like APLD. May add a little bit of APLD up here. All right, so I'm watching right here, 979. I'm going to put a little bit of more APLD on. A little bit more here, APLD. Looking for a target. I've got a couple targets here. 990 and then 995. So we're going to keep an eye on APLD. All right, can you guys hear me okay? Okay, those in Discord, hopefully you can hear me all right. All right, so once again, as I mentioned last night, starting next week, I'm going to be keeping the morning show, the free part of it, down to just 30 minutes. So I'll be live from 9 a.m. to 9:30 Eastern. And then after that, I'm going to be moving live into our trading room, or live trading room, and my now new Discord channel. It's going to be too hard to manage both right after the opening bell. So we'll continue to do the first half an hour. It's going to be free for everybody to kind of get a taste of how I trade, and whether it's going to be something you'd be interested in learning and are following me. But we are opening a new Discord channel, and we're going to have a lot of information for all of our members. I share my watch lists in the morning. We do have overnight trades that we have been watching now for several years. And of course, my day trades, my short-term trades, which is really what my specialty is. I've been doing this now for 40 years. And so I really like the short-term trading aspect. Never like holding anything overnight. I will sometimes if I don't have a large position, but in general, don't like to carry anything overnight. Okay, so I'm long the mini NASDAQ. Let's take a look at mini NASDAQ. And I'm also long the E-mini S&P. So long the mini NASDAQ. Let's get this working here. I have a target of 154.57 and a half. E-mini S&P 500. I have a target of 440, 44.84.75. So I am along those two indices. Don't have anything else. There was a buy on the crude oil earlier this morning, but I wasn't here to catch it. So nothing on crude, natural gas, nothing on gas, gold. Not seeing anything on gold this morning yet. So just have a couple indices long and gonna keep on these stocks. DTC is moving higher.
OPRA.
So don't forget to subscribe and also hit that like button if you enjoy this morning show. And if you also hit that notification bell, you'll be updated on any newly released videos, including my nightly recaps. I'll do a recap of my trading for the day, where I share my results and go over a few charts so you can see where I entered and exited. Don't see a whole lot of stop in GTC. Look at that heavy buying at 820. 15,000 shares. All right, GTC's already gone through two levels, trying to get it up to level number 3. Yeah, Glenn, you're right. At my age, I'm now 65, shortly going on 66. Can you believe it? I've been doing this a long time, but my dad was trading almost up until the 90s. So I think I have a long time to go here, keep trading, but we'll see. Assuming that health is good. But, after all these years, I do enjoy teaching and particularly the way that I trade, because I think what I've been able to do over these last 40 years is simplify the approach, make it simple, and use tools that have stood the test of time, and the probabilities prove that the tools that I use do work and they do retain their probability of success, which is huge in this business. And more importantly than that, and this is something I realized back in the 80s, is that if I was ever going to find something that was going to hold up long term, not only in the present, but also into the future, it had to be a universal pattern of some sort, meaning that I should, since it's humans are trading, right? We're all human. Of course, there's computer generated, but that's all still designed by humans. But if we are, shouldn't matter what we're trading, these patterns should be universal. They should hold up in all markets. And that's really what I'm trying to demonstrate here, is that it doesn't matter whether I'm buying an HF1 in an indice or a commodity or stock. These patterns have retained their level of success, and the probabilities continue to show that. And so that's a big part of trading, being confident in what you're trading, but also remember, this is a game of probabilities. So if you're going to be getting in, you need to know what your probability of success is, so you can manage your size of your positions, right? We want to adjust our sizes based on the level of probability. And of course, a lot of that also comes with understanding the market. So don't ever think that you can take any tool and all of a sudden become a successful trader. It just doesn't work that way. You've got to still work at this business and get to understand the markets and how they move. But the patterns definitely give you a it does two things. It gives you a higher probability of success, but also gives you confident level to stick with it. Okay, so the E-mini S&P just hit its target, exited out of the E-mini S&P. So we did hit our upper target on that HF2 buy. I still have the mini. Let's take a look at this. Mini NASDAQ, still on the mini NASDAQ. Mini NASDAQ, once again, its target is going to be 154.57.5. That was an HF1 buy, so we're getting up there. If I can put a little green line up there, let's see here. There we go. All right, so once again, if you're on Discord, do check the channel that shows the my daily watch list, the stocks that I'm watching. As you'll see, I'm watching GTC, which I'm in. Let's take a look at these again. Let's go back. We're also long in XPED. And APLD. APLD, I just added some here at 979. Some targets over here above 90. All right, so I had about 6-7 minutes to go here before the opening bell. I like this. I want to see these stocks take off after the opening. Then I'll look to cover. I'm thinking GTC is going to be my lead because it is starting to take off. Target. Okay, so we did hit the mini NASDAQ target. So, yep, out of the mini NASDAQ. So we hit our upper target on the mini NASDAQ, out of mini NASDAQ. Already out of the E-mini S&P 500, took that profit. All right, and now I want to just keep an eye on these stocks here. And I have the opening bell here in about another 6 minutes. Thank you, Glenn. I appreciate that. Four, John, man, he's an animal. Getting up at 4 a.m. Eastern time. Man, do you ever sleep? That's markets are good. I know markets are good in the morning like that. A little bit too early. If I didn't have to sleep, I probably would be trading early in the morning as well. So PEV still looking okay. APLD still looking okay. All right, about 2.5 minutes to go here before the opening bell. Mini Dow's up 102. So yeah, congratulations to John. John's won 2 trading contests, I guess, using these strategies, only these strategies. So I think he is on his way to start trading,
EBL.
on his way to being a professional trader. Good job, John. All right. Minute and a half to go. Like I said, I think GTC is going to be the one that's going to take off first. So let's see what happens here. Don't see any really heavy selling here until we get up to around that 330, 340. That'd be a nice run. I mean, 830, yeah. 830, 840. So if we can get up there, be watching to get out. My target, though, I mean, I have a really tight target at 31. But we may be able to go higher. Let's see what happens here. All right, about 30 seconds here before the opening bell.
EBL.
There's the opening bell. Let's see what happens.
VIR. WEBL. TBT. TBT.
Let's see if we can run on GTC. If not, our get out still looking okay. Watching the charts. XPEV. XPEV is looking okay. Going to continue to hold. GCT.
NBOT.
I'll look at it real quick. SPCE, see what's going on. SPCE. That wasn't my radar. I'm going to take that off my radar. SPCE. Let's see here.
NBOT.
Also was watching NKLA.
JDST.
Oh, JDST, my favorite. Let's see what's going on with JDST. May have a buying opportunity a little bit later on JDST, so I want to keep it on JDST.
DUST.
Still on GCT.
DUST. LABD. JDST.
JDST. Not quite yet. If I get JDST up to around 681, I may consider buying it. Got to pop back up here, get through 681.
RIGB.
And then our ad at, let's see, what's the next level here? And get it up past 690. I'll put it on because if it hits 690, we could go through 7 today. So I was going to watch that on JDST.
IOBT.
What else?
RIGB.
XPEV, I don't think is doing anything. Another XPEV. APLD is struggling. Big pullback on XPEV. I'm sorry, APLD. I'm watching APLD.
NBOT. IOBT. NBOT. GRBT.
GCT. There's really nothing here until we get up to, I mean, I'm still liking GCT. Let's see if we can get some interest behind it. Dow's up 99. All the indices are up right now.
IOBT, MBOT.
Yeah, I thought about it. We may do that someday, have a gathering. All right, I'm just looking at the overall market, 58% are advancing this morning, so a little bit better than half are advancing. Everything's kind of struggling. All my trades right now. GTC is not doing a whole lot. XPEV kind of flatlined. APLD's coming back a little bit.
DIR. GSIT.
GSIT, let's look at GSIT. Is there really anything that's really just blowing and going? Volumes are very light on GSIT. It's moving higher, but
GSIT.
run into some sellers up here on 51.
INO. DIR.
All right, I need to get this APLD moving. Otherwise, I'm going to get out of APLD.
MBOT. GREP. GREP. DRP.
That's working its way out. Let me look at SSRM. I can see SSRM coming up a little bit.
GSIT.
There's nothing that's really just taken off this morning. Of course, that's, typical Friday. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It's not looking good. I mean, Dow's still up 71. All the indices are up. Mini Russell's up only a little bit, up 1.
GRET.
Like SSRM is taking off. But I don't want to get into SSRM right now. I need to manage this GCT. Still an XPEV. Looking all right. APLD. This LPLD needs to start running or I'm going to get out of it, but still holding on to it. APLD. I mean, it's like frozen here around 26, 25. Good buying down here. I also got some heavy selling at 40, and I'm just looking for it to get up to around 40. And hopefully take out 40. RIDE. All right, let's see if there's anything setting up in the indices. Yeah, so we have some shorts coming in here. I do have a short. I got a couple shorts going on right now. So we have a short on the mini Russell. All right, let's take a look at the mini Russell real quick. We do have a short on the mini Russell. It's gonna get pretty close to target. Gonna hit this a little bit late.
GSIT.
Target on this mini Russell bring us down to 1904.
GSIT.
All right, look for a target down here, 1904.
MBOT. GSIT.
Getting a short on natural, also getting a short on natural gas. Target yet. So mini Russell has already hit its target. Also getting a short on the E-mini S&P.
RWN. GSIT. VCS. GSIT, TECS.
And leave the ES still in the short. Let's see what else. All right, so the other thing I have on now is a short this natural gas. Short the natural gas. Target on natural gas. 2505.
SOFO, RWN.
That is going to be my profit target on the short gas.
VCS, RWN.
Green pattern short.
VIRI.
All right. Short the natural gas.
SBIX.
All right. Click on GCT finally starting to come back.
SBIX. SBIX. Take VIX.
All right. Hey, just watching GTC. Okay, John, let's see if you can hear me in Discord. You should be able to hear me in Discord.
UTME.
It sounds good.
TECX. PECS.
GTC, I'm gonna have to get out of this if it doesn't hold up. My APLD,
YAG.
watching XPEV. Everything's just struggling up here. XPEV struggling. GCT struggling. APLD struggling.
SIEN. SIEN MBOT. MBOT, SIEN. RWN.
I'm going to add a little bit on my XPEV here. Going to buy a little bit more XPEV.
MBOT. RWN. VIR.
All right, let's check my natural gas. No, that's mini NASDAQ. Natural gas.
SIEN.
Still short natural gas, trading pattern short. Still looking for a 2505 target.
VIR.
All right, so we are coming up to the top of the hour. So that is going to wrap it up for this week. Once again, starting next week, the morning show, the free portion of it's going to be just 30 minutes. It's going to be from 9 a.m. Eastern till just before the opening bell, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And then I will continue on and focus on our students that are in our live trading room and the new Discord channel.
MBOT.
And so going into top of the hour here, we are still long the XPEV, GT, GCT, looking to get out of APLD and short the natural gas. All right. So that's it. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll do a recap tonight so you can see how we did for the day, and everybody enjoy your weekend and be safe. Take care.